Yeah. Good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in the world.
I hope you're muted this time, like, instantly.
Yeah.
Last week I had a worse microphone. And you didn't tell me that I sounded far away.
Yeah, you didn't
blame you
sound
for that, to be
far
honest.
away, really, from me. But it was just the stream.
Weird. Yeah. Last week was kind of a filler episode, to be honest. It wasn't the craziest of races. There were only 13 people. We're going to have 17, might have 18 when Numi joins in during quali. So that will be pretty much fun.
Big race.
In Qatar. It's our first race in Qatar. I just want to tell you that we are racing in Qatar before we race in Australia and Jeddah.
Have we picked the economical layout, even though we're not flying anywhere?
Economy class?
No, as in, is our calendar like in order of area in the world?
Well, yeah, to be honest, it's pretty regionalized. But I think Dash kind of inspired me to do that because his calendars were quite fun and realistic. Like, we go to Bahrain, then Qatar, then we go the whole European portion, then we go Japan and Singapore, then USA, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. So it's quite regionalized.
Well, I'd say Singapore all the way to America and then over to Brazil and then back over to Abu Dhabi is a bit interesting, but
but you know, Abu Dhabi's contracted to be the finale.
Yeah,
so you have to do it a bit like that.
Brazil is just so much better as a finale.
Yeah,
if there's a
completely
world
agree,
title
but
fight,
Abu Dhabi's finale is more regionalized.
Yeah.
Or should we replace Abu Dhabi with Mexico for eco reasons?
Oh gosh. Oh.
No, we won't do it.
Mexico
racing
is the final round. That's
no, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
That's
Blackberry's in. Is Blackberry in?
Right. Well, we'll just get set up here. And then we'll go ahead for a short qualifying and then onto the race.
And then we're ready for the race, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. Last week was a pretty good race, I'm not going to lie. We had an interesting battle for the lead, and we had an insane battle at the back with Leon and...
Good reminder from Numi, man.
Sorry?
We have to announce the stream. Let me get it up real quick.
Yes,
on
we
the
do
social
have to
post.
the stream.
We forgot to do it last week.
I'm going to see if the stream is actually gone up properly, because apparently when it had gone live, it had gone on as unlisted.
It's working perfectly.
Yeah,
it's working perfectly.
It's on the YouTube channel now. Last race it was unlisted, so you could only watch it with the link.
No. I did that after the stream was done. So don't worry about it.
Okay. But alright, that's fine then. If you've done it.
Yeah.
We're
all good.
I thought that I'd made a mistake.
You didn't.
But yeah, we should be good. We're starting in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, who do we think could have a good shot this weekend?
Well, I think if Domi really gets the back-to-back win, it would be amazing. But there's definitely some other people out there too. Think about PGS Oliver, for example.
Yeah.
He's doing his first race of the season right now in AlphaTauri, and we don't know his pace yet because we haven't seen him race yet. But he's esports caliber, so we might see him. Oh, what? It's raining!
It's raining in Qatar.
It's raining.
Well, this is very much.
This is interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is very different. Let's see who's going to be our first driver out of the pit lane here.
How is this happening? Rain in Qatar.
Blackberries with us now.
This is fucking funny.
Tyre. Let's see. Is no one going out? Are people waiting for it to drive it? I don't think it's gonna drive.
No, we're on PS5. Remember, we have the faster loading times. I hope we're not disconnecting, to be honest.
Yeah, I hope not.
It's raining. It's raining. It's fucking raining.
Yeah.
How? It's raining. Yeah, the drivers are confirming it is actually raining.
Well,
you brought rain from F1 Total. Crazy. This is gonna be the most entertaining quali in GFRL history. No one's prepared for rain in Qatar.
Here we are. Everyone, I think, should be in the session, or at least Blackberry's joined us now. And we have an Alpine out of the pit lane.
Ooh, that should be Blanca or Thiak. Yeah.
An old teammate of.
Yeah, your old teammate.
My old teammate in AlphaTauri, wasn't it? Stick boy.
And Aston Martin too.
Yeah, and Aston Martin. And
you just did the Lauda and Regazzoni approach and just both moved to your team in season 3.
He's taking it very easy, and I'm really not surprised. Qatar is a very high-speed track, and I'm not going to lie, high speed plus wet weather can lead to some interesting moments, especially if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
We've got a few drivers coming out now. I think Aiden's out.
It's going to be very interesting, to be honest.
Is Leon out, or is it? Yeah, Leon's out, and Stein also out. 2 Aston Martins, 2 AlphaTauris, and I think that's 2 Alpines. No, it's 1 Alpine.
Let's focus on Stickboy though.
There's Leon and the Mercedes of Oscar or EJ. Hang on.
Yeah, Oscar is coming out too. So both Mercedes are coming out.
Yeah. It's EJ and the Mercedes stuck behind Leon there. A bit aggressive.
It's also full wet conditions.
Yeah, it's not intermediate.
Yeah, Domi's on Inters, so is Blackberry, so they're gambling. Well, we'll see which tyre is faster.
Let's see what they can do.
Yeah.
We've already seen some masterclass from Domi in Bahrain.
Stickboy should be starting his lap right now.
Let's get on board with the Alpine. Let's see how he does.
Stickboy's become pretty fast on this game. He was he was Mr. Consistent in a bad way on the last game, but he seems to have the pace this game.
Yeah. To be fair, I kind of regret retiring from the league in a way, because as soon as this game came out, I found a little bit of speed.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm definitely not sorry for retiring. There's a spinner.
Flags.
Oh, there's Blackberry on the Inters.
God, I think
might not be Inter conditions then.
That definitely decides what tyre is right for this session.
Exactly. Stickboy's now going to the second sector split.
Yeah, he's had a very solid lap so far. I haven't seen him make any mistakes that are going to cost him a lot of time yet. It's just a case of, is his lap quick, or has he just not pushed enough? Oh, he had a little bit of a flick there, but he seems to hold it together.
We don't know what a good time is on wet Qatar.
No,
we literally don't know.
I mean, my dry time at Qatar on time trials is a 120. So, I think it's a 121 actually. 121.1.
Mine's 2. Mine is 21.5 or something. Yeah, you're faster than me. Don't sweat it though.
Yes. For the
I'm
first time.
slow. You don't want to compare yourself to me, mate.
I know.
By the way, I have a fact from last week. But first we see 135 is the first banker lap of the session.
Now that is the time to beat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, one of the Alfa Romeos, it's Aiden crossing the line right now. He's got a 137.5.
It's 2 seconds slower. Aiden's not a bad driver either. So I wonder if he made some form of mistake on that lap. But we've got more drivers crossing the line now. But I think they're just starting their laps. We're going to get on board. Oh, no.
Stein, P2 and Leon P4. EJ's got 7 seconds behind. And there's
and
someone
Stein
going slowly.
Spun. He's lost it.
Damn.
He's lost it coming out of the first turn.
But anyways, a fact about last week. Well, Bahrain last week was actually the first race in GFRL history that had no DNFs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I guess my not being there helped.
And Stickboy not being there either.
Yeah. I can't say that this race will be the same. We're looking for something quite eventful here.
Oscar is in P6. 2 seconds behind still. It's still Stickboy 1.1 seconds ahead of the rest.
We're on board with Beast right now. Just watching him go and doing his lap.
Because there's a spinner, it's the Ferrari, it's Bas.
Can't say I'm surprised about seeing a spinning Ferrari.
Look at the new livery though, it's in the game.
Is it in the game? Have they actually changed it to that? We're gonna just get on board with...
Look at the Ferrari. Yeah.
That's a nice livery. It is.
For sure.
I don't think it's great. I think they could have done more with the yellow. However, I still think that...
It's an upgrade from last year.
Yeah, it's definite upgrade. Let's get back on board with Beast. Where is Beast? P6. Wow.
P6, yeah. Meanwhile, Oliver has only tightened the gap to 410.
Ferrari,
from Stickboy.
152 from Ferrari. He must have had a mistake on that lap. There's no way that...
Yeah, he spun. He was the one who spun.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was. What was
Shazad is choosing between dry tires. Oh, he's not. He's not anymore. But he's still not going out.
The intermediate is an interesting tyre, because as we can see, Blackberry is not doing well on it. However, Domi's
4 tenths behind now. Inter might be become the faster tyre now.
Well, I reckon that definitely
the last runs will be in Inters for sure.
Alfa Romeo flags from the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, that was E-Weg. Someone's run out of fuel, I think. It's the AlphaTauri. Oliver's run out of fuel. Pretty nice there.
I think Beast has invalidated... Yeah, he definitely has invalidated his lap there, just going completely off the track. Oh, and Beast just saves it! That was very close.
My man's drifting the car around! Into the pit lane he goes.
Good show for us.
Yep.
He normally does.
I don't see signs on my screen of the rain becoming less, but I might be wrong. Because the Inters are getting faster. And everyone's going on Inters right now. Tib is selecting Inters. Oscar selecting Inters. So is Blackberry.
Oliver goes second quickest in the AlphaTauri.
He was already second quickest.
Oh right, who's just moved up there then? Is it the Ferrari? I wasn't paying much attention.
Yeah, the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari 6 tenths behind now.
With Stickboy right now. He's on his outlap.
I'm going to watch Nico if you don't mind. He's crossing the final corner on this flying lap. Is it going to be any close to Stickboy? Doesn't seem so. No, definitely not. It's going to be a 137.7. Which it's invalidated.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Well,
ooh, spinner.
There's a red
Oscar.
ball.
Oscar spun at turn 2.
Shaz braking to get his lap ready. Let's get on board.
Shaz is definitely someone to watch.
Yeah.
He was the only one who really challenged Domi last week, so...
He was. However, Oliver and Stickboy have shown to be very quick on this track. And...
in the wet.
Yeah, in the wet though. And everything can change.
Ooh, Shaz misses the apex a bit.
It's not good.
Not very good.
Fiat losing the rear end there. He's given up. Stickboy's given up on his lap, so they're going to go on board.
Let's watch Shaz then.
Shaz. Very solid through there.
Aston's run out of fuel.
He's on the wet tyre, not the inter, which that's the fastest in the first sector right there. We told you to watch out for him.
Yep, and I'm totally right. Told you.
I reckon this Red Bull's going to do something quite special here.
Some corners it really looked like he was taking the karting line.
Nico goes
fastest on the wets. So the wets are still the dominant tyre, it seems.
Yeah, it is.
We might be wrong.
Let's see what Shaz can do.
He went really deep into the last corner.
Yeah, he kisses the track limits. Thought he was going to go a bit wide there, but very good. Keeps it together. He's holding it together.
As he goes onto the main straight, it's all throttle now. What is it going to be? It's going to be 134, 35, 36. Puts him in 7th place.
I was expecting a bit more there, but I still think he's got more in him for this. I think he can definitely take off a second.
What is Leon going to do? Leon's got 9th place. It's a 136.5.
Gap from P5 to P17 right now is around
3.3 seconds it is.
Yeah, 3.3 now.
Aiden's gone out on inters. What is he going to do? I'm really interested to see this. Oscar's doing a lap on inters as well. He's going to approach the final corner now. No, he's pitting.
Oscar's pitting. Well, let's see what Aiden can do then on the intermediate.
Yeah, Tib is also out on inters. I think that's it. That's everyone in inters. Wet really seems like the dominant tyre right there.
Very solid. Oh!
What a twitch from Aiden! It's definitely not inter conditions right in Qatar.
No, it definitely isn't. He's very careful around this lap, and I think if he's too careful, he's not going to get the times that he needs.
To be honest, I don't see it becoming anyone else than Nico right now. Conditions are worsening, it seems. He's really struggling. The Aston spun, Leon spun on the wets.
Yeah, it's definitely wet conditions.
Whoa! Leon is sliding on them wets.
As he goes into the pits.
I think we should have a red flag here, should we?
I don't know if it's red flag conditions, but I'll tell you what it's... Oh, Domi! Domi goes 5/10 quicker on the wet tyre. We should have been keeping an eye out for Domi. Oh,
but we didn't. We were just making FIA jokes.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, if the FIA was controlling this race, they would look at the rain here in Qatar. It's weird to say rain in Qatar, but still.
Yeah.
They would look at the rain in Qatar and say, nah man, we need to dry this up.
Welcome to the desert, and it's raining.
No one expected this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
don't know what's the weather going to be in the race. Maybe we should ask one of the drivers to check the weather.
Yeah. I've got to be honest, I've been to a lot of places on this planet, and I know this is only a game, but I've been to the desert a few times. I've been to Egypt, I've been to Turkey, which isn't really the desert, but it sure as hell is near it, and it has not rained once. Never.
Yeah, in Spain this summer it did rain.
Yeah, I've had a lot of rain in the UK this year, but I don't know, is Domi gonna pit, or is he gonna... Yeah, he is gonna pit.
Yeah, he's pitting for sure. Ooh, locking up into the pit corner.
Oh, right. Have we got anyone right now?
Yeah, Stick Boy's on the lap.
Stick Boy.
But the Alphas are closer to line. Let's watch Eweg as he goes into the pit lane.
Stick Boy just had a bit of a snap there, but he's doing alright, I've got to be honest.
Maybe Aiden? Aiden's still on Inters though. Doesn't seem any competitive if you look at it.
No.
Yeah, he's pitting. The Inters are not the tyre for the session.
We've only got 2 minutes and 50 seconds here, so I've got a feeling that if anyone wants to get out, they've got to get out soon, do an outlap, and then go for it, because
yeah, everyone is on the wets now.
Yeah.
And Stickboy backed out of his lap. Don't know what that meant.
Yeah,
he's going for another one though. He's going to prepare it now.
Right,
so let's watch.
Let's get on board with Stickboy, see what he can do.
Blackberry's also starting a lap right now.
The Alpine. 290 kilometers an hour across the line into turn 1.
Not that bad, John, at 19 the wet. But it's a very long straight, of course.
Yeah. Got a bunch of cars right behind Stickboy here.
I see.
They're going to want to get some clear air if they're going to have a good lap.
Blackberry's improving very much.
Yellow flag.
There's a spinner. It's Tib.
God.
He spun.
Oh! And Stickboy's into the barriers!
Oh no!
Oh, that's such a shame. He was
and
having
Oliver's
a really
got a
good lap.
5-place grip penalty. Oliver's got a 5-place grip penalty for illegal blocking. As by the way, we haven't seen it, but Numi's back in the lobby. Welcome, Numi, our 18th driver of the Grand Prix. Reserving for AlphaTauri this time. It was Aston Martin last week. He's going to start a lap now. With 1 minute to go.
I don't know if he'll get out there. He might be starting from the back of the grid. What's happened?
Oh no! Numi spun on the final corner, starting the lap. That's so painful. That's crazy. As I think Stein improved. No, Stein didn't improve. It was Leon who improved. No, it was neither of them.
Get on board with one of the Aston Martin. Okay, I've just come on board with Leon to watch him spin.
Yep. Stein improves to P4.
That's the Aston Martin we wanted to be on board with, but very well done.
Oh, he twitches on his in-lap. Is he doing a back-to-back maybe?
EJ.
Yes, EJ retires in the pits. But Stein is still 1 second behind.
Let's see what Nico can do here. Sector 1.
Can he take pole? Can he snatch pole from Domi? Or is it going to be Domi still?
There's a 5/10 gap there. I don't know, it's looking very treacherous, the conditions out. Oh! I think that might have been track limits there.
No, it's not. He's still going.
Good on him then. Because it looked like he dipped outside of the white lines.
Yeah, Nico's definitely one to watch, but I'll be tracking who crosses the line, and it's yeah, Oliver's on an invalidated lap. That's Morris is crossing the line.
The Mercedes stopped on track.
That's Oscar. Oscar's letting the people by. Morris goes P3.
Very well done.
Fastest final sector.
Shaz goes 5th quickest. Oh,
Beast only goes 13th.
That's interesting. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting that from Beast.
Domi improves and sets the new bar for Nico. Can Nico beat him into the final corner? Oh no, he invalidates his lap on the final corner. What a pain. What would his lap have been? It would have been not enough for pole.
No.
So yeah, and it seems like it's going to be Domi on pole, but let's watch Eweg as the final man to cross the line. It's like in the 140. So it's Domi who masters the rain in Qatar, in the desert, with the rain. Domi is on pole.
It's unfortunate.
What do you think, Cosmic?
I think it's unfortunate for Oliver that he got that 5th place grid penalty. So
yeah, it would drop him down to P12.
Yeah, that's not
it's
good.
It's really painful.
But I really think that Domi coming out halfway through the qualifying session to get provisional pole and then eventually pole in the end is very good, as we're on board with our pole sitter for today, Domi.
And our championship leader looks to extend his lead in the championship.
8/10. Is that our biggest gap so far this season?
No, it's I don't know. Yeah, Tauno did like a second, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like 7/10. 7/10 Tauno did. So it's only dominant qualifying so far. We hope it's not going to be a repetitive pattern, but I assume it's not, because we've got a very competitive grid, and the rain in Qatar is pretty, you know, unexpected to say the least. I don't know any more superlatives for that. So, yeah, Domi, he showed his playtime on the game.
Let's look at our
afternoon.
Here we've got Leon crossing the pit lane. We've had a few track limits warnings, nothing too serious. But
yeah,
I was gonna
nothing. Only Oliver with his grid drop.
I was gonna try and see if I could have a look down there by Oliver and see.
By the way, there's no formation lap, so if anyone thinks there's a formation lap, they're wrong.
Yeah. Right. Here we are in Qatar, dry now. This could completely shake up the race, as we've got a lot of drivers who are good in the wet but better in the dry, but we've also got drivers who are great in the wet and suck in the dry. So let's see what's going to happen right here.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's making the joke for denying him pole, the weather, but
yeah, well,
just ignore that. Anyone could have been on pole in the dry.
Yeah.
So yeah, how much is this race going to shake up? We're going to find out in a few laps.
I do reckon if it was dry, Leon could have got pole, but at the same thing, I do think aliens could invade the United Kingdom at some point.
Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we don't go. Oh, we go now! Yay! Domi has quite a good start, but Nico's alongside. Into the first corner. Is Nico going to take the lead? No, he isn't. He's going to get spun out. That's going to be very controversial.
Oh, we've had
Domi extends his lead. He's joining in though. He's joining back in. I don't think he's got any damage, Nico, but yeah, he's dropped down to P18. As EJ and Beast are battling, and Beast got the position.
There's a hash.
Oh, he's facing the wrong way.
That's not good.
Qatar is one of his favorite tracks. As Eweg's up into P6, what a start! And Oliver's also up into P6 now.
Very good.
There can't be 2 drivers on P6, but just for your information, Oliver overtook Eweg back. So yeah.
We're on board with Oliver right now. Lovely onboard camera this on the AlphaTauri.
With the number on the halo, I really miss that on every car, to be honest.
3-second time penalty for
That's
Morris.
Very quick on the first lap to get track limit penalties. That's not good for Morris.
No, we've got an
As Domi's out of DRS, and at the end of the first lap, indeed, the grid has shook up. So, there's Morris for the move on Shazad, and he goes past. But of course,
God,
you know that
perilously
Morris got a
close.
penalty.
Morris set the fastest last sector there.
Yeah, that happens when you cut the track, you know.
Oh, we've got another 3
also,
seconds.
track limit mania. Lap 2 and 2 drivers have already got a penalty.
This couldn't be a race of who can get the least number of penalties. We've definitely had that before, and
yep, in the dry as well. It's pretty much a DRS train right now here in Losail.
Yeah. But,
oh, there's one Alfa Romeo who gets pushed off the track. It's Aiden, and he loses like 5 positions or something. I don't know, but that's very unfortunate. 4 positions there was.
Right.
Yeah, things like that happen. As the Ferrari of Bas goes round the outside of Eweg. What a beautiful overtake. Number 41 on number 41.
On board with Leon right now.
And there's another penalty for Stein. It's all at the front as well.
And another one for Numi.
That's Numi. Oh no. It's not
Leon
looking good.
Is having a good race there.
And EJ as well. Everyone's getting a penalty. It's only lap 3.
Tell you what, we're having some...
Morris sets the fastest lap on his mediums.
Having some desync issues. So I thought Leon was about to overtake Aiden there, and he's just... Whoa! Okay, that
Blanca is overtaken 3 cars as there goes Oscar into the barriers, and he has damage. His entire front wing came loose.
That's
I think that's neutralization of the race. It's a virtual safety car.
Safety car, yeah.
They have to get the front wing away, the virtual marshals. That's very unfortunate for Oscar. On his F1 return, I think his last race was like somewhere in the middle of season 3. So yeah.
Domi leads by 3 seconds. And if we include
and with
the
penalty, it's 4.
Yeah.
4.3 then. It's crazy.
This is immense. Lap 3 and we've already got 5 penalties.
But still no DNS.
No.
Everybody's hanging on.
A few incidents which I definitely think the stewards will have a look at after the race.
I can confirm as a steward that we will have a look at some incidents tonight. It's going to be a long night for the stewards, I assume.
Yeah.
Because it's only lap 3, entering the 4th one under the VSC.
Tell you what, Oscar would be praying that this was a full safety car here, but
it's not, unfortunately for Oscar. As
Blanca.
Oh, that's speeding under the VSC. It's 2 penalties, I think.
Wow. That is
there goes EJ getting overtaken by... Oh, what? Under the VSC? What's happening? There goes Eweg wide, and there's Debris. Debris under the virtual safety car. What happened? Eweg's car seems fine.
What has happened? Oh,
even more.
Huge
oh my
contact
lord!
As Nico loses his front wing right there and being smashed
Double
off the
trouble
front.
for Nico, and Aiden's out of the race.
Oh,
it's very unfortunate. He retired on track, which is not a very smart thing to do.
That'll be a penalty, I think.
Yep. At least it didn't cause any neutralization that will limit the amount of penalty points for him. But we don't know yet.
Caution in the 2nd sector.
Yeah, that's Aiden's car.
Are we racing again? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Um,
I think that that Cody should make it more clear when the race restarts, because it doesn't seem very clear.
No, I think we need some graphics, bit like how F1 does in real life. But Thiak,
VSC ending,
stick boy,
goes into 3rd base.
Yeah, very good move.
Just Shazat's dropping off. He was 2nd at the end of lap 1. His 5-second penalty for Blanca speeding in the pit lane. At that point, just go to the garage.
I don't know, anything can happen. I've been 30 seconds behind the pack having no chance of getting any points whatsoever and going straight to P3 on the final lap with a safety car. Anything
Things
can
must
happen.
happen for that to happen, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of
Nico
contact.
switches his front wing. Very lonely race for his front wing.
Blanca has
retired.
I think he's just retired off track and it's called a safety car there.
No, it doesn't seem like there's any debris. But I think it's just out of frustration from the penalties. I think Blanca has listened to me saying at this point just go to garage, because of course they went through the pit lane. So I assume they retired in the, but it caused a safety car.
Yeah.
Then you might wonder, is there any debris?
Well, if there was, it was far off track because he went deep into turn 1, as we saw on the map.
I think this is the most illogical safety car in GFRL history.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Just carry on racing. We've had so much neutralization already. So, I don't know what Oliver did, but I think it was an illegal overtake on Shazad.
His Beast has made his way quite far up. He's in 6th place.
But remember, he's got the penalty.
I know.
Boss is in the pits.
Leon has done fantastic so far. He's made his way up into 9th.
There's a spinner. No, it's Shazad. No.
Oh god.
Carries on his F122 legacy of spinning in every race, except for Bahrain last week. Oh, it's so unfortunate. He was looking to get into a title fight and then just spins under this safety car as well.
Beast now into 5th, plus penalty, might be looking.
And Oliver into 4th. That's 2 people from the back to the front.
Tell you what, Oliver, underrated race right now. He started 12th, was it? And he's now in 4th place. I'm
telling you, the one with the underrated race is Nico. Just kidding. But yeah, very unfortunate race for Nico so far. He's got punted off twice. I don't know if it's a racing incident or anything in the first corner, and what happened where he lost his front wing, I don't know. We didn't see it, but I will tell you all about it when there's reports, so hang on, we will find out after the race. So Domi kept his win last week, so yeah, the Tano thing was a racing incident. Tano was prompted not to drive in GFRL anymore. He's actually breached the number 1 thing on the sign up. Shazad peels into the pits, briefly in the lead of the race right there. Shazad smelling the race lead.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that no, I don't know. Can you no, you can't win because the checkered line's there. I was about to say, if the checkered line was a lot further back, could you not dive into the pit lane and gain a load of positions at the end of the race and win?
No, unfortunately, the checkered flag is like all the way at the back of the straight, so
yeah,
no chance. So it's not advised to go into the pit lane when the race finishes in Qatar.
No, Silverstone, however.
Silverstone, yeah. Nah, but Silverstone's got very early pit limiter, you know?
Yeah.
And it's 60 kph as well, which is
very slow. Going very slow in the wet, right? Recommend diving into the pit lane on the last lap of Silverstone, seeing if you can pick up a position.
Then you might have some luck. But I still assume that you would be faster on the racing line.
Yeah. Gap. Let's have a look. Well,
nothing's really happening at the moment, so...
No, other than the Ferrari.
How's your evening, Cosmic?
It's going pretty well. I've been watching this race. It's been alright so far. Not the best. We've had a few incidents. But we'll see what happens. I think that we might need some investigation on the turn 1. However, I've got a feeling it will end in a racing incident.
Yeah, I've got the same feeling, to be honest.
It just seems
pretty much
like
luck for Domi again.
wrong place, wrong time for the McLaren.
Safety car in this lap, by the way. Before the safety car comes in, I want to tell you, last week I was wearing my McLaren shirt, I told you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm wearing my newly delivered Williams shirt. McLaren were the reigning Constructors Champions last week. And Domi's the reigning race winner. So yeah, it all comes together, you know. As the safety car is in the pits. And we're going to green flag racing shortly. Very shortly. Domi is taking carefully, and there he goes! Oh, he caught Morris napping right there and takes the 1 second gap for free. As we are back to green flag racing, and look, Stickboy for second place. He's going to approach Morris. And is he going to overtake? There's Beast on the outside of Oliver too. Oh. And yes, Stickboy! Oh no! Doesn't make it stick on Morris right now, but is he going for the switchback? No, he isn't. It's way too quick of a corner. He gets pushed off the track. This is racing, Cosmic.
Yeah, it is. Oh!
Oliver joins the battle.
Both cars pulling out at the same time. I can say as being one of the cars behind the car pulling out in front of you. Incredibly dangerous when that happens, especially if you're going for a late break.
Let's go on board with Oliver real quick. As we have our fight for P2. And yes, it's Stickboy in the net P2 since Morris has got his penalty. But we never know. And oh, there goes Oliver wide. Yep, it will result in another warning for him. He's dropping down a bit, but Stickboy is still on the gearbox of Morris. Is he going to line up an overtake on the straight?
It might be. We're not going to have DRS for another few laps though, so...
Yeah, but traction is very important on this game. As Domi stretches the lead to 1.2 seconds. Ah, he's got a very bad exit, it seems.
Yeah, it's going down. Morris is actually caught.
Yeah, it was 1.5, now it's 1.1 on the straights. I think Morris has a low down for setup or something.
Yeah.
Setups are very variable in Qatar. Like a low down for setup works, but so does a high down for setup as Oliver passes Stickboy. But Stickboy is not giving up. I think he's going to line up a move. Yes, he is. Into the hairpin we go. And Oliver makes it stick. Wheel to wheel racing as their spinner Numi's spun and broken the brake marker down. That's so unfortunate. Contrasting luck for the AlphaTauris as Stickboy's got a penalty, 3 seconds for track limits. That puts Oliver into safe P2 right now. And remember where he started, like P12.
He did. He's had a great race so far. He's flying around the track.
Definitely made up for his grip penalty. But yeah, Domi's stretching the lead to 1.5 now. But remember, he's not quick on the straight as we're approaching our main straight right now. And Morris is not closing the gap this time.
He's got the
DRS is now enabled and Oscar's got a penalty. We've got loads of penalties.
Tell you what, this is really shaping up right now.
We have 3 drivers who gain 9 positions. So Oliver, Beast and EJ all gain 9 positions.
Wow.
Tibbs lost 8 and Nico's lost 8 as he passes Leon.
Told you that we'd have one hell of a
race. It's wheel-to-wheel racing and Shazad's lost out on EJ and loses out on Ewag as well. But is he going to line up the switchback? Yes, no, yes. Ewag sticks it in P8. There's loads of racing outside the points right now.
Leon's
Sparse moves up into P11. Yeah, Leon's not living up to what he said, that the weather was robbing him of a good race. So not living up as he also loses position almost to Blackberry, who's lining up the switchback but gets stuck on his rear.
Oh!
And there's loads of penalties raining in. Nico as well. Everyone's getting a penalty.
God,
it's crazy as Blackberry passes outside track. Let us Oscar pass the both of them. Thank you very much, says Oscar.
Back into the points as well. Tell you what, could be looking for something interesting here. It's the two
EJ and Eweg are fighting as well. Eweg passes EJ, but EJ's not giving up. And yes, the top 4 has really pulled away. So did the top 6 in its entirety. 3.4 seconds between Stein and Eweg.
Wow.
Stein's got a 3-second penalty, which puts Eweg back in the race.
Wow.
This is very interesting. There are now 4 drivers without penalty, which are Eweg, Baas, Oliver and Domi. The gap between Oliver and Domi is now 1.9 seconds. Domi is really pulling away and dominating this race.
Can we just talk about Nico? He started in second, right? Nico got knocked all the way down to P18.
Twice.
So yeah, twice now. And he's moved up all the way back to P8. And he's on the hard
pressurizing Eweg now. He's going to line up a move on the straight, I assume. He's not got the best of the high-speed corners, as there is a yellow flag. It's the Red Bull. It's just Zad dropping down to P15. And one of the Mercedes is pitting. I think they've lost the wing, didn't they?
It's not his day today.
No. Yeah, Oscar doesn't have a wing. He's going to do an entire lap without a front wing. That's so bad. And EJ's dropped down as well because he pitted, but Oscar without a front wing is going to do an entire lap of racing as Tib passes Leon. Great move from Tib.
Nico is carving his way up the grid right now. I can't
He's
wait
gained
to
a second on Beast already.
I know, I can't wait to see him catch the pack ahead, because he's just...
He is flying.
Yeah,
he's got another 3 seconds. The 4 without a penalty though, they are really... Oh, 3 without a penalty now, are really holding it tight. They are really holding it well within the lines.
Tell you what, the Ferrari,
everybody else has got a penalty.
GK could seriously move up some positions.
Yeah, he's going. He puts Eweg under pressure now, Mr. Reserve, into the main straight. As Nico really closes the gap on Beast, it's another second. What is my man cooking?
Don't know, but I don't really care what he's cooking. We should just let him cook.
There goes Baas on the main straight. Yeah,
he's got Eweg down into turn 1.
Sitting duck into turn 1 indeed.
Very good.
Leon passes Tib again into turn 1. They're really fighting the Haas and the Aston Martin, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like similar to last week, but Leon's got a new guest on this podcast.
Leon's gonna
He's got another 3 seconds. I think, yeah, Tip should go for the move there. No, he goes very wide. Yeah, that's the move wasted. Let's head back because EJ's got a time penalty. But let's watch Nico right now.
Yeah, he's just caught to the rear end of Beast. Now
he's going to get DRS on the main straight, it seems. He's 8 tenths behind Beast right now. Our season 1 champion against one of his fiercest rivals. Nico and Beast don't have the best history with each other. So yeah, this is going to be fun as Nico does cross the track limits. And another time, and there comes the penalty as Beast goes into the pits.
6 seconds of time penalties.
It really seems hard to stay within the white lines in Qatar, so that's extra respect for Baas, who passed Beast of course because he's pitting, and Domi and Oliver, who haven't got a penalty yet.
For Baas right now. However, that's looking like net P5 in the end, I think.
For sure.
Both drivers in front of him with 6-second time penalties as Nico...
Watch as Morris closes in on Oliver, by the way, for P2. You never know if Oliver gets a penalty because Morris is keeping it within the lines right now. He's still got only 3 seconds from lap 1.
Yeah. I think he might.
And they're friends. Oliver and Morris have contrasting histories to Beast and Nico. They're best friends. Both from Norway, compatriots.
Wow.
And yeah.
Let's see which Norwegian wins.
Which Norwegian wins P2?
Battle of the Vikings.
I can safely say this is a battle for P2, unless Dermy does some crazy stuff.
Remember, Stickboy is not far behind, so I wouldn't cancel him out just yet.
If Oliver and Morris, if the Norwegians start battling, Stickboy's gonna get invited for sure. Bas is the next victim of track limits in Qatar. And we only have 2 drivers left without a penalty, and they are the ones leading. Well, not anymore. It's Domi and Oliver now in P3 as Morris passes him. As the Norwegians are indeed putting up a Viking fight, a civil war in Norway. And Stickboy, it's a matter of time until he gets invited to this battle.
Yeah, they're going to hold up a lot of time, and Stickboy's definitely going to catch him. Doesn't look like he's doing a great job of it though. Real shame.
Yep. As Morris is really sliding, and the gap is now down to 2.1 seconds with Domi. Domi finally gets it out. But yeah, look, Shazad has got the fastest lap and is pressurizing EJ, moving around the outside of turn 1. Well, not anymore, EJ's kept it. But there comes the switchback, or does it? Yeah, the move will be coming soon. So we watch Shazad into the... Oh, he gets kind of brake checked. I don't know how slow EJ is, but that was very dangerous. Could have ended up in Shazad losing his front wing as he almost spins out of the hairpin.
Very
it's pretty interesting, Cosmic. Many battles up and down the grid. It's low style.
Yeah. We could be looking for a very similar season. However, Oliver, hang on, makes it back into P2 here.
As this Norwegian civil war continues, and Stickboy has now made it to the back of the queue. He's definitely there now. He might want to pressurize both of them now. Shazad's still struggling to move past EJ, but there's going to be main straight. Remember, DRS is enabled. This is going to be a short sorry for EJ in P14. It's going to be P15.
Look at EJ rocking off that low downforce setup. Nothing.
But he's flashing. He used much of his ERS. He's spending his time defending Shaz, but why would he?
Yeah, he's losing more time here by holding him up.
Pretty much losing game. And he's not going to do team play or anything because Oscar is behind them.
Both drivers here making a lot of mistakes, and I think the winner is just simply going to be... Oh, and he goes past him!
Yeah, what a move from Shazad, but he's still alongside, goes very wide in the hairpin, still switches, and EJ is back into P13 now, as I don't know what happened to Tip, probably pitted.
Shaz
because I didn't see yellow flag, but... Oliver's pitting, Morris is pitting. Domi spitting. It's now Stickboy leading the race from Nico and Stein.
Another
Beast
3
is the first one to hit 9 seconds.
How many pits have we had here? We've had... Right. Tyre stops. So...
Blackberry's already done 2 and he's in P4. Don't count him out.
No, I wouldn't. Stickboy is yet to stop along with Stein and Numi as well. And Numi's made it up into P8 from last on the grid. That's impressive.
I don't know when Ewek pitted, but he's in front of Domi. I think it's a safety car pit window really showing its powers right now.
Oliver and Morris. No.
It's Nico in the net lead. It's Nico in the net lead.
Nico is in the net lead of the race. Well, I don't know yet. Is Nico has stopped. He's on the hard tyre. if he's going to the end of the race, he has comfortably just got himself into the lead, I'm pretty sure. No,
he's spinning again! So it's not Nico in the net lead. Stein is spinning as well. Blackberry is staying out. He's going to take the lead of the race. We thought it was dominated by Domi, but it seems like we've got a lot of different leaders now.
Oliver gets a 3-second time penalty, meaning that Domi is the last driver to not get a penalty. Ultimate Beast with another 3-second time penalty. That's
contrasting track limits for Williams right there.
12 seconds.
And there's Leon. Leon's got a penalty too now. Guys, keep it within the white lines, please.
I'm not gonna lie, we can tell them that all day, but it's not as easy as it looks.
This race is going to be decided at the checker flag, but not in the way we wanted.
It is. We have no idea who will win this race in the end. Blackberry.
Right now, let me see the penalties. I think Blackberry is right now in the net lead, yeah? Yeah, he is. So it's Blackberry from Eweg, from Domi. But I think that Domi is going to... It's a matter of time when Domi takes the lead. I mean, he's not closing in that much, but he's still closing in. There's a battle between EJ and Shazad still. Shazad gets spun out by EJ. I don't know what happened, but I only saw him spinning. It's very unfortunate for Shazad. He's had a promising comeback, but yeah, couldn't go past EJ. EJ is the new Petrov.
A 10-second time penalty for track limits. Did you see that?
That's so unfair.
Shazad
That's so unfair. I think Shazad is giving up. Yeah, he's giving up. He's going to limp it back to the pits and retire. That's so unfortunate for what looked to be a championship contender. And don't get me wrong, he might still be one, but not this race.
Got a lot of the season left. It's only round 2, so let's not count.
It's only round 2, but remember, that's 1/6 of the season done after this.
Oh, he's not. He's gonna keep going.
He's not going to retire. I think he's just going to take that fastest lap away from himself, I guess. Maybe he's praying for safety car or anything.
Maybe he's gonna drive it right into the wall, a bit like Blanco did.
By the way, Nico's very close to Beast. As Beast makes a mistake, gets a very bad exit, but Nico gets caught in behind him. He's there goes Beast, makes a very significant mistake, and there he goes. Yep, that's very unfortunate for Beast.
Nico right here. He's
for
just
sure
avoided. What? Oh, Domi's made it up into P2 already.
But the question is, did Nico escape a heart attack? We won't know. Yeah, Nico moves into P6.
Down the order as he's in the pit lane.
And Eweg, my old teammate, is leading the race here in Qatar for Alfa Romeo.
Let's wonder if it's another Alfa Romeo disaster, and on the last lap.
No, we're not doing this. But yeah, Domi's pretty close behind. I don't think Eweg's sticking this for long. I mean, yeah, we won't want Eweg to live the same pain that I did. I don't want anyone to feel that pain, to be honest. It was very, very painful. Despite it being a game, it really felt like I lost my life there. I lost my career. It really was the turning point of my career. But let's stop talking about my career and watch ahead as Domi really close into Eweg, but Oliver follows him, and it's a close fight between the three of them, all within 0.3 of each other. And yeah, Domi's going for the textbook move on Eweg, and
Oliver's
got an overspeed. He might pass them both.
Oh, very close.
Oh, he goes for the dive, but backs out last minute. It's Domi from Oliver from Eweg right now. Yeah, the McLarens are closing in, Stick Boy's closing in. I think it's a matter of time until Eweg is 6th. Yeah, Oscar's got another penalty. It's 6 seconds for Oscar now.
Right,
still running in P14.
For an update for all of the penalties, we have Oliver with 3 seconds, Eweg with 3, Morris with 3, and to be fair,
on the softs. Beast on the softs. He might go for the fastest lap.
I don't know why I'm reading these out to you.
But he's got Stein on his back. Stein has dropped off.
Stein. He has.
He's going on softs as well. It's going to be fastest lap battle between Beast and Stein. But if I have to guess, it's going to be Stein.
Yeah.
Because he's got the DRS.
It's
going to be close racing between the two of them, though.
But I don't know if Beast has a setup on his car. However, it does feel like Beast is just running low power mode, and I just
fine the Twitch, but Stick Boy is now up to 9 seconds of penalties, which is not good. And
right.
Really,
Oliver
is a safe one.
Down into turn 1, takes the lead.
Great racecraft from Oliver right there.
Well done, Oliver. Now all you have to do is gain 3-second gap. You've got the soft tyre. If he doesn't have to pit again, I reckon he can do this quite comfortably.
Fastest lap for Blackberry. This is a battle for the win.
Let's see what you can do. Who's going to win this race? Domi or Oliver? Right now, Domi will win, even with Oliver winning. As his 3-second time penalty will take him back a bit. But
oh yeah, of course, Domi hasn't got a penalty yet. That's the only one, which is pretty iconic, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a decent accomplishment. Stein with another 3-second time penalty, as we're looking at the drivers right now who are battling for the win of this race.
Oh, there's yellow flag!
Yellow flags with a spinning...
That's Stick Boy!
Oh,
Stick Boy's dropped off, he spun.
Now,
what happened?
Domi on Oliver. Is he going to make the move into turn 1? What are we looking at here?
Nico's going to make a move on Eweg while we're speaking. Shazad's done the fastest lap.
Domi into turn 1. Oh, I think there might have been no. Oliver's keeping
that's
it
to
together.
The limit. As Nico moves into P4.
This is great racing. Oh, is he
for the lead? Remember, for the lead. This is what we wanted in GFRL. A race for the lead.
Beast currently has a 21-second time penalty. I don't think he'll
let's ignore our champion. As a Red Bull saying hi.
Yeah,
trying to unlap himself, she said.
Come on. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, more yellow flags.
Yeah, that's Stick Boy out of session, and it's a virtual safety car. By the way,
wow.
Shazad being there is pretty much. Oh no, he's not. Yeah, he's still in front of Domi. That might be pretty important because he might be left car, but you know the left cars give DRS to Domi.
However, that's Thiak gone. As Leon's into P9 and Tibbs into P10.
Happened?
He crashed. Oliver.
Stick Boy really showing what he was made of.
Wow.
Because in 22, this wasn't any different.
2 lapped cars in front now. Whoa! These 2 lapped cars are no longer ghosted and
no! And Oliver loses the front wing. This is so bad.
I think there will be, and that's Oliver. Is he retiring?
No.
I think
that's just lame. That's just lame. Oliver, heartbreak right there. Thanks, Codies.
I think there'll be a penalty to the lapped cars there for not getting out the way. I know it was a safety car, not a safety car. I know it was a virtual safety car. However,
That really affected Oliver's race, yeah.
When the safety car ended, they got in his way and they took his front wing off. Whilst he was obviously the fastest car there, otherwise the lapped cars wouldn't have been lapped. So I really think that there'll be a penalty there. That's a real shame for Oliver right now.
Indeed it is. Right now Shazad dreaming of his battle with Domi for the lead, but it is just to unlap himself.
Yeah.
Spreading the pain here for Shazad. He finished second in the last race. This got quite unlucky, this one.
Well,
Oliver is limping back to the pits to retire from the race.
I'm not gonna lie, Shazad, technically, he would be winning this race right now if he wasn't lapped, because he's just been able to overtake the race leader, so he's definitely got the speed for it.
Yeah,
Oliver's
done. He's done. He retired in pits.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's really unfortunate for Oliver.
Leon and Tib are fighting again.
Leon's now.
Yeah, Leon goes past Tib.
Numi
it's now for points. Finally, Leon. But he lets Tib by.
It should be known that Numi started in P18 and he's currently running P7. He's got a 6-second time penalty, but everyone behind him has larger penalties, right?
Yeah. It's true.
I really think it's a shame with Nico's 9-second time penalty, especially as he's had such a great race going from the front of the grid to the back of the grid, all the way back to the front of the grid, and that's just upsetting. There's only 4 laps left right now, and
it was looking like Oliver had a challenger for the win. Like Domi had a challenge for the win, which was Oliver, but due to lapped cars intervening and Cody's, of course, suddenly unghosting the cars, that ended up being a heartbreak.
Yeah, well, Domi's having the weirdest battle of his life, I'm sure.
Battle against lapped cars.
Yeah.
Are there blue flags? They're not giving up. There's lapped cars. They really want to unlap themselves.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a Williams masterclass again, I think, for this weekend. He's had such a great race.
Only from one side of the garage.
Yeah, only the other side of the garage. Not looking too great, I'm not going to lie.
Maybe next time I shouldn't wear my Williams shirt. Maybe there will be some battle for the lead then. But for now, it's looking like the double for Domi. Let's look behind though, as BlackBerry is putting Ewag under pressure, who is running P5, and Alfa Romeo, remember, they haven't been that high for such a long time. Last time Alfa Romeo finished in like the top 4, for example, was when I finished P2 in Brazil. So that's quite some time ago.
Wasn't that the same Brazil where you lost the...
Yeah, it was the same Brazil. I finished P2 for the record. So yeah, Ewag loses out to BlackBerry. And that's it, I guess. Tib is on the back of Leon though, still, for P8 this time. So let's watch as this is finally relevant. Because this is points, what we're talking about.
But yeah. Very, not big points, but still points.
Yeah, 4 points is more than 2, so Tib really wants a position, but Leon really wants a DRS, and he's opening that flap, and he's going to do the textbook move.
Oh, like, he's gaining.
Tib is flashing, and Leon isn't.
Down into turn 1, he makes the move. Very textbook overtake, but still very good at the same time.
Oh, Tib really flicks there. But he's got the flashing lights and Leon doesn't, so it's a losing game for Tib. As Leon moves up into P8. No pressure.
Another
like
3-second time penalty for Nico. He's now got 12 seconds of time penalty here.
He really wants Bas to get another penalty now. He got the track again. I think that's another warning for Nico.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. But he really wants Bas to get another penalty, because right now Bas will be the second reserve to finish third.
Tell you what, Bas has done amazing this race. He couldn't have asked for more. But he did great in qualifying, and he's done great in the race. And he's looking like a P3 right now. And if
3 seconds from Leon puts Tib in a safe position, and there goes Bas battling with Blackberry. Blackberry goes down the inside. Nico really wanting this because they're losing pretty much multiple seconds right now.
Still, I wouldn't call Bas out for this race for third place right now.
Well, right now is Blackberry for third.
Well, Blackberry is flashing right now, and
but it's the penultimate lap.
Yeah, it is. But anything can happen. Remember that.
Anything can happen, really.
Anything.
But it won't be any safety cars anymore. So Beast, it's P14 for you, man.
Into I don't know if we
no, Stein into P8.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't think we should award the P14 to Beast. I think that 24 seconds definitely still deserves P18 behind the DNF drivers. No.
Yeah. As we enter the final lap of the race, Domi just crossed the line for the penultimate time. He's had a pretty entertaining race against
yellow flags.
Yeah, that's Beast slowing down. He's done.
He's done. No.
He just wants DRS. He just wants to go for that final fastest lap or so. Oh, he's ghosted. I was getting scared for a second.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have the DRS. What is he doing?
Invisible
just racing E-Wag. Oscar's got a 3-second time penalty for the record.
He joins the club of the 3 drivers on the 12 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that's going to be Domi in P1, Morris in P2. But P3 is still wide open.
Yeah. Let's have a look. We've got
Bas is falling behind though.
Yeah, and Blackberry. Well,
I think Blackberry's on track to earn.
That's it. Bas is done.
He's out.
Seconds.
It's now Blackberry versus Nico. Nico needs to gain like 5 seconds now, so yeah, it's game over for Nico. Blackberry about to earn his third podium as Domi is going to cross the line, and this is spinner, as she said. Domi wins in Bahrain and is the king of Qatar as he wins the race for the 2nd time in a row.
Very good job from Domi.
As Morris finishes in P2 and Nico finishes properly in P4 as Blackberry crosses the line to earn his 3rd podium in GFRL. Crazy stuff, Cosmic.
P3 for 3.
Nico finishes P4, Bas finishes P5, Eweg is going to finish P6, and Numi is finishing P7.
It's a shame that Alfa Romeo did not get into the top 5 again.
Leon overtakes Tib as Tib spins on the final stretch, and he's
got to be
that's very unfortunate. He was going to finish P8, but never mind.
Double points
Leon
for
finished
Aston
P9.
Martin.
Yeah, finally. Leon's just doing a celebration. He lets Tib by.
Oh.
Leon thought, hold up, let me finish P10 right there.
That's true sportsmanship
that's our
right
points.
There.
Oscar on his final lap finishes P11. Final lap, I mean comeback. And that's the race. Race over.
Yeah. Well, that's
let
a
me
shame for
prepare
EJ.
the anthems.
2 pointless weekends for EJ.
Yeah. I'm going to put on this Danish anthem for fun and the British anthem for Williams. So yeah.
I've had a... Oh.
Yeah, let's just go through the results.
Yeah. I've had a few messages from drivers here.
Oh yeah?
And asking me to let you know that there's a desync, but if anyone...
Yeah, there was some kind of desync. I saw it during quali.
We were aware of a desync in this session. I saw it on board with Leon for a couple laps. However, if you do have problems with desync, again, report it to stewards. I really can tell Leon anything, but not Leon. I can tell Ruby anything.
Let's speed this. We have 80 seconds. Dummy P1, Morris P2, Blackberry P3, Nico P4, Baas P5, Eway P6, Numi P7, Stein P8, Tit P9, and Leon P10. That's our points for today.
Well, we've also got
because there's still Stewart stuff.
Beast with his new record of, I think, 24 seconds worth of time penalty.
I think we've had more in the past, though.
I think have we raced at France before?
No, we didn't. But well, let's get Domi in here. Double race winner in GFRL now. You want him to know more. Well, I want to know more about him. Yeah.
Yeah. A much cleaner weekend from Domi this... Well, I say much cleaner. He still had an incident at the start of the race there.
But he's more than 10 seconds ahead. So yeah, that's a safe race win. Hi Domi, how are you doing? Win number 2. Win number 2. Your second win of the season. Yeah. Yeah. And let's say you might get reported again for the turn 1 incident. No verdict yet, but this win is safe. You've won by 13 seconds. And the only one not to get a penalty, by the way. Good. Well, I really have nothing more to ask. Wishing for a good campaign for you. You're leading the championship by quite a lot now since Shazad has had a bummer. So yeah. Yep. Great start to the season. Keep it up. See you next week.
You too.
Well, let's get Oliver in here. I want to know more about his race.
Yeah,
because that was a bummer.
Not the most, I'd say, exciting. Well, it was exciting, but it was
exciting for him for a second, but yeah, then the stuff happened, and that's pretty unfortunate. So yeah.
It was absolutely disappointing to see that happen. It's a massive shame.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
You had quite the bummer, fighting for the lead. It was looking like you were going to win, but then the stuff during the VSC, what a mess. Tell us more through the eye of the driver.
I was trying to he was gonna. I think he was gonna try and let me pass, and then he tried to let me pass on a corner, and then we connect, and I get front wing, and I just let everyone by.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, we were actually quite sad seeing your race just ending like this because you were charging. You had the grid penalty. You were starting like P12 or something, and you just were up there from the beginning.
Yeah, I had a bad qualifying, so yeah, had to make up for it.
What was the grid penalty, by the way? How did you get it?
The grid penalty? Oh, it was. I think it was just a glitch.
A glitch?
Yeah. But I
Cody's again.
It was a bit funny to overtake.
Well, it was a great race until that happened. But yeah, masterclass from you. Definitely worth the driver of the day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hold up, I'm going to get your friend in here as well because I want to talk to him too. Let me.
I mean, like the P1 guy, I felt like I could give him a penalty because he was kind of sliding in front of me, but.
Well,
yeah.
Something sketchy went on, and we do think that the lap cars should have just given way to you no matter what, since they were lapped. So, I don't know. I think there could be a penalty going on there. But I'm not the FIA, so...
I am. But, yeah, it's way too early to say these things while you're just watching the race and everything happens so quickly. You just can't throw out a whole verdict of who broke the rules and who didn't.
No,
so, it definitely needs some looking into.
I'm mad in the chat, but, like, it's just in the moment.
Yeah. It's good to see you're not really having any anger issues after this, so it's great. As Will Morris join us for his...
He just went off.
Oh, he just went off. Okay. Well, then we will wish you a fine week and see you next week in Spain.
Thank you. Goodbye.
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 As we really want to speak to Blackberry Chew.
Yeah. Let's get
and we will have our P1 and P3 interviewed. Would be nice.
Yeah. And possibly what could have been our P2.
Yeah. Such a shame for him, to be honest. So sad for him.
Yeah. It was all going. Anyway, I think...
really was under the radar though. Like I didn't see him coming towards the podium until like at the end.
Well, Blackberry's always been good. He's always been a strong driver, so I could see him getting a decent result. I didn't think a podium was in the cards, but I definitely think that I could see him getting a good result and being up there. So, see if Blackberry will be joining us.
Nico said one of the commentators sounds like Max Verstappen. It would be me because I have the accent.
Yeah, I can hear it a bit.
Yeah, I myself don't, but of course I know all the Dutch accents, and like Max is all the way from the south. I'm from the other side of the country. He has a way different accent from me.
He's actually from Belgium, but you know. I mean, he is Dutch, but he was born in Belgium.
Indeed.
Right. Is Blackberry going to be joining us?
I don't think so, to be honest. So
that's a shame.
Do you have anyone who you really want to speak to?
Well, to be fair, the person I wanted to speak to most after that race was probably Oliver. I would have liked to chat with Leon, to be fair. He had a good race, especially what he did at the end. That was true sportsmanship right then, where he let it pass.
Let's get him in.
Alright.
if he's going to join. But yeah, it was a great race. It was definitely a one-up from Bahrain.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Battles up and down the grid. Amazing battles too, for the lead even.
Yeah, definitely a good race, all in all.
Good race.
Sorry, I'm yawning. I've had a long day.
Been a long day for me too. So if Leon's not joining, then we'll just sleep.
I think that might be it. So yeah, it's a shame because I do want to get his take on what on earth went on at the end there.
Yep. Ooh, there's a POV from Nico.
Let's see what.
By the way, let me check. There's 5 tickets right now.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I'm just checking the POV from Nico right now. Oh yeah, by the way, Blanca wasn't a retirement on track, it was in the wall.
Yeah,
to be honest, I'm watching Nico's POV right now. I'm going to watch it again, but I think I saw plenty of space to the inside.
Yeah.
Definitely not Domi's fault. That's at the turn-in, yeah, so... Just going to tell in the driver's chat, spacious inside line. So yeah, I don't think Leon is joining, so that's just...
That's it then, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. So, it was a great race, and we'll see you next week in Spain for round 3. My home race, but I'm not racing this time. So, yep.
Maybe you'll have some fun. But yeah, enjoy.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed this race, everyone. Much more exciting. Well, not much more, but still a bit more exciting than the last one. Yeah.
Oh wow, it was pretty exciting from my view, but have a nice evening, have a nice weekend, and see you next week in Spain.
Yeah. Good evening, good morning, and goodbye, wherever you are.
Good morning, Australia.
Good morning, Australia. Good night to Europe.
Everyone else.
Good evening.
Good afternoon for the USA.
Good afternoon. Yeah, to good old America. But yeah, we'll all see you later. Goodbye.